guys, welcome back to my channel, Lucifer, Season 1, Episode 12. 2 more episodes until we are done with Season 1. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited because I know there's like a few more seasons after and they're still going, so...
I know. I don't know how many episodes. I think there's 10 episodes in Season 2.
Sorry.
With the cracking. I think there's 10 episodes in Season 2, a lot in Season 3, 4, 5 was split into 2 parts, and then there's a Season 6 incoming, so... We got a lot ahead of ourselves.
I wonder why they did so many in, like, 3, and then they split 5.
I think it was canceled and then picked up by Netflix.
Oh.
Because this was originally a Fox.
No way.
Owned by Fox, I think.
Cool.
I'm not too sure. You see that a lot, though, with shows, like, being canceled and then picked up by, like, major networks. Like, that's what happened with The Expanse. It was saved by Amazon. And the fans, because the fans wanted it so bad. So I don't know if that was the case with this. I'm actually not sure if it was canceled. I think I read that somewhere. And then Netflix picked it up. Because it wasn't always on Netflix. Anyways, let's talk about the actual what happened last episode very quickly. Because I do want to get into it. Lucifer is vulnerable when he is around.
Yes, that's like the main idea about this. I feel like this episode's gonna just be like them maybe being like, what the hell? Yeah. Why is it like this when we're only together, maybe? Well,
he's kind of saying like that, what the hell?
Yeah, but she's also saying, like, I shouldn't feel this way about you, but, like, I do.
She's saying it more of it, like, in an emotional way. His is physical. Yeah. His is truly, like, life or death. He's vulnerable. That's his kryptonite.
That's so cool. It's, like, opposite spectrum, but the same thing.
Right. Like, they're both vulnerable, and they both, you know, say that they're making each other vulnerable, but they both mean completely different things, and they don't know that. At least Chloe doesn't know that, so... Poor Chloe, she just keeps getting lied to by potential partners and partners alike.
I feel bad for Dan, even though he sketches me out.
Yeah, he sketches me out.
Do you know what I mean, though? Like, I feel bad for him, because he was trying to do better for his family.
Yeah, in whatever he was doing. We don't know what he was doing. We can speculate that whatever business Malcolm was doing, Dan was probably in on it. And that's why... he was breaking away from his family so much. Maybe that's why they had the separation. Because he was so... But maybe he was doing it for the... You know what I mean? The typical, like, I'm doing it for the family. I'm doing it for the good of the family. Like, typical Walter White situation where it's, like, a bad thing being done for the good of the family. Yeah. So maybe that's what happened with him.
Right. You're right.
And, you know, he finally broke free of that when Malcolm was... You know what? That makes total sense. That's when they were in the best place of their life, when Malcolm was about to die. Yeah,
because he wasn't worried about shit getting out.
Right. Which, that's why he would, you know, because he...
want to, like, reopen the relationship and wanting...
Right, but that's why he was so happy that Malcolm died, because he was doing something dirty as well. We don't know what he was doing, we don't know what his role was, but we can assume that he was doing something dirty as well.
I hope we see more of Malcolm get, like, his shit kicked in, because that man's annoys me so much.
I know.
Like, so much.
Well, now we're going to be seeing a lot more of him because he's got the freaking coin, so...
How do you like life that much and treat it like a scumbag?
I don't know. He plays around with it. He, like, doesn't care.
Whatever.
That's crazy. Very interesting, though, about the hell situation where he went down to hell. He loved food. He loved life so much, so he was starved.
Yeah, that's
hell,
really crazy.
Like, continuously. And it felt like years to him, but it was only 30 seconds. Yeah. Like, that's wild.
I don't ever want to go to hell.
No, because they choose what you love the most and turn it against you. So that's, like, sad. That's fucked up.
It's like every second's a year. I mean, we're 10 years, basically, is what it feels like.
And that's what Lucifer had to do to people. So did Lucifer... My question is, if people have their own, like, individual hell, and I guess this is, like, a stupid question. If people, like, have their own individual hell, is Lucifer, like, present in everybody's individual hell, like, torturing them? Or he just, like, oversees, like, all these little bubbles of hells?
So... I remember Maze saying that, because Amenadiel said I had to be the gatekeeper for hell for you.
So I think he's just the gatekeeper.
I also remember Maze saying she enjoyed torturing, like, certain people in hell.
So he just oversaw
that. Demons. He probably just, like...
oversaw it.
Yeah. Like, tells them which group of people to torture or something.
Because I imagine for eons, doing that for eons, you would have to have, like, you know, go into some people's personal hells and see...
I know, you gotta be, like, a really fucked up person to have, like, Lucifer come to you personally.
Yeah. Damn. Alright.
I mean, he seems like a nice guy.
Well, on Earth he does. So, yeah. Unless you have any other thoughts. I kind of want to get into it.
Let's get into Team Lucy.
That was a very cliffhanger-y episode. Yeah, hashtag Team Lucifer is the name of this episode, so... Without further ado, let's get into episode 12.
Let's do this.
Lucifer.
Why do they think Lucifer likes that? Maybe he does.
Right? And that's why Lucifer's so pissed off, because he doesn't like people doing this shit in his name.
Yeah, because it gives them an excuse to, like, be evil, essentially.
In his name.
Yeah.
Let's make it even harder.
Ew.
For the real Lucifer.
Oh, is he really gonna kill her?
Oh, you were right. I thought it was gonna be, like, actual Lucifer.
No, he meant he'd sacrifice.
Chloe Decker is the one I should be throwing knives at. Who knows what she's hiding?
Very funny. Demon daggers forged in hell don't count. We all know those, prick. And speaking of...
Can Maze get hurt?
How's my
I think
brother?
so.
I don't think Amenadiel is the one weaponizing Chloe.
You don't think? I think it's time to send my brother back to high
Maybe
heaven.
God?
Maybe. Forcibly.
She put him...
That's what we were speculating.
Yeah, like he put her in his path.
Because that's... Ooh.
See? Oh. Detective.
What's, like, the radius that she has to be in, you think?
Just in his vicinity.
I don't know how you can hear anything. You're standing 5 feet away from me. Get over here.
You sound phlegmy. I don't want to get sick.
Really?
He doesn't want to get hurt.
Oh, it's this guy again.
Friend of yours?
He scared the shit out of that guy.
I still don't understand why you need me on this case.
Roll her over.
It was done in his name.
There's no one...
That's why.
What did it
Hail
say?
Lucifer? Ah!
Hello?
Did he not realize that there was an entire section of his house? Wow, that's like a whole other extension to the house. This guy didn't know about.
From my core zone. Love Rose.
I thought I knew her. Oh. Yes, I know exactly how you feel.
Is the guy's name Corzon?
Yeah, that's it. Jet black hair, lots of piercings, tattoos.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, generic Satanist.
What about the,
Who can hear that?
You know what I mean?
Ah, look at you two. Marriage falling apart, trying to work together. Proud of you for bouncing back. Friends fight, right? Yeah. Dick.
I forgot he did that. He was the one that sent the message that caused them to
Yarble.
split. Oh,
You're an angel. And Lucifer said that you're not allowed to kill me. I got this beauty right here. It's my get out of hell free card.
Sound like a lion for a second.
he did.
Helificus, it's Latin, means children of the goat. Why do they always associate me with goats? I mean, I don't even like their cheese.
There's the goat.
What is your gift to the devil?
How about Fili Hirkus?
Yes!
Okay, wait.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
He's just upset because they're like doing bad shit in his name.
I know.
Not that they killed a girl. He's like personally offended. I would be too if people constantly like did evil shit in my name though. And that didn't represent me. Like that's why he has such a fucked up sense of identity.
I mean, I get the teensiest bit touchy-feely with you when you freak out. All I meant that night is that I can trust you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Habeas corpus. Bababooey.
You had it right the first time.
Baba boy.
Today is private. You have ID?
Absolutely. Let me just, I seem to have left it in the car. Detective, would you mind going to fetch it, please?
Oh, he's gonna
He's
do
gonna
his
show
thing.
his face.
Detective!
I'm sorry, the way he screamed.
Well, how are you gonna worship Satan and then get scared of him?
Yeah, right? He's probably like bowing down, like, oh my god, nice to finally meet you, man.
This time, to evoke the 4 crown princes of hell.
Sorry. Just butt out. I'm the real Lucifer, and I insist that you stop this nonsense immediately. I mean, have you heard yourself? It's embarrassing. Where's the real defiance? The free will?
Yeah, free will. Free will rules.
No!
Yeah.
You're doing it again. Someone killed this girl. She didn't deserve that.
Oh,
That
he's
is
got the
not
implants.
what I stand for.
LAPD, put the knife down.
Put the
Put the
knife
knife down.
I want to kill this sick bastard who killed Rose. It was her boyfriend. Corazon, he's the one who brought her in. He kept talking about doing real sacrifices on animals.
How do you hurt an animal?
Go investigate him.
Did Corazon have access to this knife?
The blade. Springs
That's what I
inside the
thought.
handle. We do have a natural version. Oh, look.
It's not gonna be in there.
Do you have his real name, where he lives, his address?
Give me a second.
Looks just like you.
I manscape.
I'm starting to understand why you chose this persona. Invincible.
Not exactly.
The devil was supposed to be immortal.
One angel can hurt another's.
Oh, well. What are you doing?
He should have looked when she was naked. You know, like if she turned over or something, he could have easily seen
That's interesting.
if there were wings there.
I've not only failed, but I've actually made things worse. We've been sleeping with a demon.
Yeah, you lucky son of a bitch. Come on. Well, it is the only sex you've ever had, but still. I've had a lot of sex. With men. And women. I mean a lot.
Okay, disappoint me.
But
That makes sense for her.
What if she means it?
then you should go home.
No, that was her snapping out of it, staying on
I
mission.
can't face my father as a failure.
I understand.
I think Amenadiel's probably always been pissed because he's never been the favorite son. It's
Yeah.
always been Lucifer, and that's fact. So he's trying to do his best to please his father.
Yeah.
Are you adopted? In other words, are you sure the detective is your mother? Could she be from somewhere else? What about any markings, scars on her back, perhaps? There's some chocolate cake in it for you.
I want cash.
Oh!
I like your style.
Mommy does have a scar
Oh,
on her butt from when she got bit by the Kraken.
right.
The Kraken.
But what's this cracking that you talk of?
My mom's evil chihuahua. Get back in bed, young lady.
Hey, Lucifer.
I'm sorry, okay? What do you want me to do? Take it all back?
No. Can you take your shirt off, please?
What? Are you serious?
I want to know if you're an angel sent to destroy me.
What if she could, like, disguise it? Well, I guess she can't if he can't.
Nothing.
But also, he took his off. And Amenadiel might be able to disguise his.
What if she's not an angel, but she's still some sort of divine entity?
I think so.
I know I said I didn't think she was, but...
I think she definitely is. Because why else is she the only person that can hurt him? I mean, come on. That would mean that Trixie is some type of thing, too, then.
Oh, look up.
Animal? It's gonna be an animal.
Oh my god.
Is that him? That's the guy.
That's scary.
Well, now there's the killer.
It's not blood, it's paint.
Oh. Lucifer,
Morning
Star.
Giant anamorphic print.
Blaming this nonsense on me.
You do take the whole Satan thing pretty seriously.
You really think I'd do these vile things? They were innocent, so I would never hurt them. I'm not a monster.
Okay, guys, that's enough. Lucifer, maybe you should go home.
Oh, allow me to stay in this rusty tin can a little longer. You came to me, you insisted I work this case.
He internalizes that shit, yo.
Yeah.
I love how everybody just takes it that he is Lucifer Morningstar. Like that, they just call him that. Hey, Lucifer. What's up, Lucifer? Like, they just don't ask for his real name. You know? Like, can you imagine just meeting somebody and they're like, yes, I am Lucifer Morningstar. Like, yeah, you would think that person's crazy, but, like, to actually just go along with it and keep up with that shtick. That's the devil dagger. Oh! Damn, she messed it up. She waited too long. Also, why is the bed in the middle of the fucking room? That's very off-putting.
The hot dog.
You're behind this. Oh, so you want to destroy me? Well, get in line. You're a murderer. A murderer! Stop blaming me!
The cameras, yo.
He doesn't care.
Scumbag is at work.
A fight erupted on Hollywood Boulevard. Local club owner Lucifer Morningstar attacked Reverend Jacob
Lucifer, like they just say it like it's verbatim his name. Lucifer.
Sorry, I'm like so zoned in.
Preacher, she's wearing a cufflink.
So what? A lot of guys do.
One with an M.
Oh.
Because he hates him.
It's not.
That makes sense.
Oh.
It's a W.
I respect the hell out of you. Get it? Hell? Up top.
Would he have blood?
You've got red paint on your hand. Huh? Just like the paint we found at the warehouse.
Idiot. How are you a cop? You don't even know how to clean up after yourself.
You caught me.
You're insane.
I know. Don't you love it? I mean, of course you do. I mean, we're the same.
We are not the same.
No way.
I did this for you. Aren't you happy?
Why would I be happy? I'm not gonna send you to hell. I'm gonna bring it right to you.
Hopefully Chloe doesn't come there.
Oh, God.
It's your fault. It always has been.
I hate to break it to you, bro. But this time I'm fighting back. Heaven. Really? You sure that's still home, eh? Everything you've done.
Wait, that was a cool.
That was really cool.
Listen, if you wanted me dead, you should have had the balls to do it.
Well, he could say the same thing about him.
You always were a lousy liar.
Oh my God.
And they call me the prideful one.
Yeah, right? Pride. The sins.
I'm the pawn. Kill each other.
I like her fit. Sorry.
Looks like wings. I think they're both getting too prideful. That's why Amenadiel's kind of losing his mojo here. He's losing his angelic flow.
Yeah.
You're blamed for every morsel of evil humanity has endured. As though I wanted people to suffer. And all I ever wanted was to be my own man here.
Lucifer.
What? Oh.
You leave us no choice.
Oh, and he could die.
Star, you're under arrest.
Fuck.
One more episode!
But it wasn't him.
It literally was not him. I'm so freaking annoyed at Malcolm. When I said I wanted to see him get his ass beat, I didn't mean like...
I know. I wish I could see him go back to hell and suffer for 30,000 years in human time. That's so frustrating, yo. So he used that to his advantage, obviously, the whole preacher thing.
I feel like all of this is gonna blow up in Malcolm's face, low-key. Also, Malcolm, actually crazy.
Actually insane.
Like, not just like an
How
asshole.
did he pass any of the psychological tests to become a cop?
Well,
we don't know.
That just kind of shows, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should, like, not let people in that are like that. Maybe. And Amenadiel is just as at fault for bringing him back, and Lucifer was like calling him out on that shit.
And Amenadiel can't fucking take it.
Yeah, and Lucifer was literally calling him out on that this episode, and he was starting to realize it, that like he's fallen a little bit too. Like, yeah, Lucifer fell, but he started off in the same place that Amenadiel did, and Amenadiel's kind of losing his mojo a little bit too, sleeping with a demon, bringing somebody back to life that's like clinically insane, and murdered innocent people. So
that's what I'm saying. It's all
crumbling down.
Take Me Back to Hell is the name of the next episode, so I wonder what the hell's gonna happen then. Like, do you think
Malcolm will say that? Because he was the one. It's either Malcolm or Lucifer.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because both of them have like been in hell.
It's
probably gonna be Malcolm because I can't see Lucifer. I mean, unless he does get brought back to hell, that would be a massive cliffhanger.
I know, but good thing we have the next season at our fingertips.
Yeah, we could binge it. But yeah, craziness. Both of them, both Amenadiel and Lucifer. I think are trying to, both of them have daddy issues, I think, because both of them are trying to impress God. Both of them are trying to impress their father in very different ways.
I know.
Lucifer, I think Lucifer I thought it stopped recording. Lucifer has the shittiest end of this stick because he really didn't do anything wrong per se. He talks about how he just wanted, I think that he truly wanted to do something that God didn't approve of, and then God sent him to like the worst fate ever. Like, what do you really have to do to get that fate? And then not only that, but now everybody blames him for every evil that has happened because of a fate that was put on him because of God.
And I feel so bad because it's the people just use him as an excuse to literally be pieces of shit.
Right, and like, do you know how tremendous of a burden?
It's such a burden to carry on yourself.
For him?
And like, I understand his whole free will thing and like wanting just like to be judged for being him and not for the entire like humanity. That sucks.
It does suck.
Freaking Malcolm definitely did that shit because he's the one who wanted to do it anyway. And now, because Lucifer was gonna go after him, he's like, well, let me stop him in his tracks.
Yeah. Well, I don't see Malcolm getting into. I don't see Malcolm surviving into the next season. Is what I mean to say. Like, I think the finale, he's gonna get what's coming to him basically. Lucifer will be proven innocent. Hopefully, I don't want to see him locked up, obviously. And then maybe Dan will, reveal everything that happened at Palmetto to Chloe, and we'll get a little bit of backstory with that.
Yeah.
And then we still have to, where does that leave Amenadiel then? If Malcolm is dead, he doesn't have anybody to kill Lucifer. I just don't see how Malcolm was going to kill Lucifer in the first place. Like, why Amenadiel thought that was going to happen.
Remember the first time Lucifer bled, a word got back to Amenadiel.
Oh,
and
you're right, you're right.
Something's getting fucked with.
You're right, because he's, what he did say, Amenadiel did say, word on the street is that you're mortal now.
Yeah.
So that's why he thought that. Okay, that answers my question.
So, yeah.
Talked ourselves out of that overthinking mess.
Yeah.
We tend to overthink here. But, yeah, so then who would it be then? He said it's either God or something else, or maybe somebody else who we haven't been introduced to yet that's also trying to work against Lucifer. I don't think it's Maze. I don't think Maze has that power.
No,
unless it is.
I feel bad for Maze
No,
right now.
you know what? Maze wanted to kill Chloe. So it's definitely not Maze.
Yeah, but she would never act on that.
That's not, no, but I'm saying she wanted to protect Lucifer, so I don't think it's her.
I feel bad for her right now, too, because they both were using her against one another.
And she genuinely caught feels for Amenadiel, and he caught feels for her, too, but then she, like, snapped out of it. We saw this episode, and she was like, stay on mission, and then that blew up in her face, because she couldn't even properly execute it, so...
that sucks.
She couldn't properly execute it because of her feelings, so... That does suck. I do feel bad for her, and I kind of hope that next season they dive into, like, her a little bit, and, like, her emotions, and... I don't want her to be just portrayed as this, like, obedient dog that does stuff for Lucifer and, like, is used as a pawn or whatever, because I feel like her like, emotional capacity is so much more, like, so much deeper.
I know.
Than just being...
And I feel like we're going to see so much more of that,
I think so, too. We have a couple seasons before we actually end up catching up. But I do think Chloe is sus in some type of way.
I was taken back when she was like, put your hands up.
I know, when she saw something behind the bar, I thought it was gonna, like, be her, like, morphing into this, like, angel or something that was, like, a big reveal or whatever.
I know, that's why my face was, like, when she went, Lucifer.
I know, I thought that it was gonna be this massive reveal. But you know what? I don't know if she even knows. It's either the case that she knows that she is something and she's lying, that's option 1. 2, she's being used as a pawn, as a part of this grand plan, and she has no idea about it, but she still is some type of divine being. Or 3, she's nothing at all, and it's another explanation that we just haven't figured out yet. Like, the whole emotional thing, emotional vulnerability, whatever.
Yep. I agree.
So.
It's definitely in one of those options.
That's what I think.
I don't really know what's going to happen with Lucifer here. Like, how is he going to talk himself out of that one? Is he just be like, oh, it was Malcolm? Like, no one's going to frickin' believe that right away.
Dan can come to the rescue, too, because he's a cop, and he'll vouch for him.
Yeah, you're right.
But you need proof, you need evidence. So.
I know, and also, they literally, why would they think it was Lucifer in the first place if, like, the cuffling, they wouldn't think that Lucifer he doesn't have, Do you know what I'm saying? He probably has an alibi, too, for where he was those nights.
Yeah.
And he was upstairs fighting with his freaking brother.
Also, I wonder what gun Malcolm used, because if it still has Dan's fingerprints on it, then Malcolm might just blame Dan.
Well, yeah, but now it has Malcolm's fingerprints all over it after he just, like, freaking manhandled the thing.
Yeah. Well, maybe he didn't. Maybe he was wearing gloves.
He wasn't. He had the red paint on his hands, remember?
No, but I'm saying we didn't see him shoot the preacher. That happened off camera.
No, but he also was holding the same gun at Lucifer's face, remember?
You're right.
Attention to detail.
Yeah, that's good. That's required in a show like this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, unless you have any other thoughts, I think we'll just get right into the finale.
I feel like it's gonna be Lucifer saying, like, take me back to hell or something. Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe it'll be Malcolm, but we already got a Malcolm quote this episode.
Oh, like he said the episode title. Yeah, but he could very well again, just take me back to hell. I don't think Malcolm is surviving the next episode. I think that all of his shenanigans.
I hope he doesn't. He's so fucking annoying.
I think he's gonna get what's coming to him. At least I hope he does.
Asshole.
Because I don't think that Lucifer is gonna stay in jail by any means.
No, he can get out of handcuffs.
Right.
He can teleport.
Right, but I think what matters more to him also is making sure that Chloe knows that it wasn't him also. Because did you see how heartbroken she looked when she was like, no.
I know.
Like, not you.
I know, he's framed. Our man's was framed.
I know. Which sucks. So, Malcolm saw how powerful he was, and he was like, fuck that.
I know.
I don't want to deal with that. Unless you have any other thoughts, I guess we'll wrap it up, get into the finale.
Get right into it.
So, yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and we will see you guys for episode 13. All right, bye, guys.